Renee with EBI Results. I am here to show you why I am a Nowsite expert, and I will guide you through this platform. If you are interested in learning more about this platform, I am here to show you. I will bring you to create a new, I am a realtor. Business name is Renee the Realtor. And I am a realtor that helps buyers find the ideal home for their needs, and I expertly list to AI is going to create a business profile. Business profile is going to be used for everything we do on the platform, for social media posts, for AI websites, for email marketing, for SMS blasts. I'm Renee the Realtor that helps buyers find the ideal home. You saw me read that. Renee the Realtor. Oh, look at it. Added my accent aigu, which is pretty hilarious and awesome. Even though I didn't put it in the name, I do have an accent on my name. Renee the Realtor is a top-tier real estate professional whose expertise lies in guiding buyers to their dream home while ensuring sellers achieve maximum value and speedy sales. With a proven track record of success, Renee skillfully lists and stages properties to attract the right buyers and negotiates optimal deals. From first-time home buyers to seasoned investors, Renee leverages her market knowledge and personalized approach to match each client with their ideal property. Whether buying or selling, Renee is dedicated to making the process smooth and seamless every step of the way, earning her loyal following and exceptional reputation in the industry. If I wanted to change that, which I think is very wonderful, it also wrote me some keywords: realtor, buyer, seller, listing, staging. I could click into the AI bot and I could copy this. And I could ask the AI, please like this. And as it thinks, it would give me a couple more results. I really like how it put my accent in there. That's really funny. And accent aigu on this E. So again, we're building the business profile because this is the brain of everything that the platform bases their content off of. While I really enjoyed it, I enjoyed what it had put out for me. I'm probably going to keep it. I just want to see if there are any other descriptions that look a little nicer. So Jason the jeweler is a renowned expert in creating unique custom design jewelry pieces. This is giving me a bunch of different examples of others. Elizabeth the event planner is a seasoned professional who takes pride in designing. That's actually, I kind of like this. So I'm gonna copy this for a later date. Put it on my document. Whoopsie doodles. So save that, and I'm closing this out. I'm using this, and I'm going to click save in my business profile. Renee the Realtor. That's my business name. So this is the exciting part. I'm going over to marketing, and it's saving my business profile. It's updated. So I'm going to add new, and I'm going to select Renee the Realtor. Renee the Realtor 1. My tone is going to be professional and persuasive. And I'm going to call this just RR1 because I'm doing it as an example. I am a real estate investor. We specialize in short sales. We have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating since 2004. And I'm using this example as a realtor just to show realtors how they could use this platform and what it would be used best for. I like to connect with people through LinkedIn. And when I connect with them through LinkedIn, I use a message that is AI tested, that has minimal barriers, and will have maximum connection rate. And once I've connected with people, then I will post LinkedIn content, irresistible content online. And if I was a realtor, I would probably be talking about not just specifically buying or selling, but maintaining a house, how to maintain your house so that it's in tip-top shape for the day that may come that you want to sell your house. I would talk about some problems that often arise, say like in the Northeast, ice dams, when there's certain weather conditions of freezing and thawing and freezing and thawing, ice builds and it lifts the shingles and it makes a leaky roof. So you could talk about hurricane preparedness or tornado safety. These are types of things that people who own homes will really need to know about. And you can be sharing irresistible information, irresistible content on LinkedIn. So people are always remembering Renee the Realtor. They're always thinking about Renee the Realtor because she gives the most keen information. I definitely would want Renee the Realtor because she's going to be helping me through the way. She's the authority on the topic of owning a house, maintaining a house, buying a house, and selling a house. So guiding you to your dream home. About Renee the Realtor. Renee the Realtor is a top-tier real estate professional dedicated to helping clients buy and sell homes. With a personalized approach, Renee leverages her market knowledge to match each client with their ideal property. Renee lists and stages properties to attract the right buyers and negotiate optimal deals. Her mission is to make the process smooth and seamless every step of the way, earning her loyal following and an exceptional reputation in the industry. So this is a testimonials holding spot. I could either match something like this up to a client and get their permission to add their testimonial here, or take some testimonials from the past and add them in here. Here is some contact information. So we're going to grab their info. And again, services. Buy your dream home, sell your dream home, meet the team. And you can fill in, you can swap out any photo, you can swap out any of the verbiage, you can make things bigger, smaller, you can make this purple, green, you can do anything that you'd like. So that's number one, which is very exciting. We go back to, I'm going to save and exit because that's really fun, right? But as I mentioned, social media, you would go over here and you're going to be clicking, creating your own content. It can be clicking add new. Here's a lot of the stuff that I've posted in the past. And I'm clicking add new. And you can either post articles, videos, or images. These are all AI tested so that they're the maximum amount of people would want to be clicking on them. And if I were doing real estate, the things that will pop up here, I'm on articles right now, and I could be clicking on videos or images. And it will pull up some options for me to choose from. And these are all options: travel safety, tips for cleaning your rental property. It's not going to be specifically about buying and selling because we don't want to be just talking about buying and selling all the time. That doesn't make us a very interesting realtor. But if we're talking about the best airport tips for an easier trip, hey, we're taking a vacation from our house. Great natural wildlife adventure tips. Stay at home orders ease, buyers are getting back in. So we can click on videos, talking about mortgages, talking about tax deeds, or you can click on images. And again, we will click on real estate. And you can click an image and put your own message. But again, If you wanted to do your own, you can be clicking on any one of those. We select this, we link it to your website, and now we are top of mind with all the people that have been looking for our content. They're interested in what we have to say, and we have shared information out there with them through LinkedIn. 3-click marketing can go to your Facebook business page and your personal page. It can go to Twitter and LinkedIn in one click. That's why they call it 3-click marketing. So you're connecting with them easily, and I'll show you exactly how I connect so that you can see how it works. And I am currently looking for, here's my search criteria, my cherry pick search criteria. I'm working with a factoring company where you are, you're using the invoice, the outstanding invoice. They sell shovels to Home Depot, and you have supplied the shovels and they have not paid the invoice yet. You can get some financing based off of your invoice that's owed to you. So I was not only looking for people that were interested in supply chain and factoring, but also that were in the staffing and recruiting industry, because they also could use this software, because the contact enhancement feature is second to none. If you are in the staffing and recruiting and you had somebody's email and you were able to enhance the contact information based off of all things that they've said about themselves, it's very, very valuable. So I was cherry picking my audience. If I was a realtor, I would be looking in my specific town, and I will look in, and it's a database in the United States, and I would be looking for people interested in DIY. I would be interested in people interested in swimming pools. And I would be interested in, let's see, fences. Fencing. No, that might be sport. Fence installation. And she sheds. Yeah, she sheds. That's what I'm looking for. People interested in that. Okay, and their job title, I kind of want them to have, I want them to be in management. I want them to be executive. Again, this is what they're calling themselves. So how about, no, how about entrepreneurs? Entrepreneur, small business owner, owner. People just call themselves so many different things. So you want to kind of capture it all, because it's garbage in, garbage out. We don't want a specific company, and we don't need to be in staffing and recruiting. We could be any sort of industry, just she sheds and man caves. Because if you're interested in, oh, you're not popping up man cave? Is that one word? Man caves. It's a one word thing. Really? Man cave, man caves. Well, I'll do both, because whatever they've called it. We don't need an aid troop and an industry. So, and I want to connect with them through LinkedIn. So I'm clicking on here. You saw me cherry pick my audience. Oh, and I didn't save the search. I'll go back in and I'll save the search. To add something else. Owner. Business owner. Okay, now I can save the search. And I'm going to call it RR1. And I like to put the date. 05/31/2023. So because up here, I can look at my search history, and I have a whole bunch of search histories up there. So I'll be able to check that out. So I'm saving this, and I'm going to put them on my asset protection list. You want to know why? Because they're entrepreneurs and business owners, and they need to protect their assets. So I'm going to put them on that list because I'll be able to talk with them. But I'm working in the guise of being Renee the Realtor. So if you want to view the contact, all I did now is hit the magenta button. I put in my search criteria and I just hit the magenta button. And I got Jerry's information. I've got Jerry's email, phone number, and LinkedIn. General age range, a little bit of information. Now, these are things that Jerry has said about himself that he's interested in and who he's skilled at. And he works at Triple K Manufacturing Company. He's the owner. So if I was going to work in the capacity of Renee the Realtor, I would be sending, click on LinkedIn, and then I would be sending a message directly. And I just want to connect, as I mentioned. So I click my messages, and I'm going to go to my favorites. In their message library, you can get their messages to connect, and you can also use English, French, German, and Spanish. So if you have a language barrier with a client, this is very helpful to you. But I like to go to my messages, and I go to my favorites. And I've been working with a lot of clients lately. They used to just be a couple of these in here as my favorites. But I've been using this as an example for my clients. So I'm going to probably the bottom. This is my message that I use the most, that connects with the most. And merge tags were added recently, and 24% of people are more likely to click on your message if it has a personalized merge tag with their name on it. Hi, first name. I'm looking to expand my business with fellow professionals. I would love to learn about what you do and see if there's any way we can support each other. Cheers. And if you need to lower your taxes, take a look at my asset protection interview. And this link right here, it says vegetable garden because I'm manifesting it. You can add as many attachments. Well, you only really want to add one attachment, but you can add as many attachments in your My Links or your websites that you have. I have lots and lots of websites that I've created. Do I have any files in here? A few files. Okay. I got the Spendthrift Trust case law and the expenses. So if I go to my links, you'll notice that there's all these different fun names because I'm manifesting all of these things unless it's for a client. We see treehouse here and vegetable garden. These are the links that I put in, and you see it says vegetable garden, but when I connect with them through LinkedIn, it's going to turn into a unique link. So when Jerry opens this message up, I'll know that Jerry opened up my message, my link, because it's specific. This link will turn into a link specific for Jerry. So because I've connected my LinkedIn one time, I can hit send right here, and it's going to give me the instructions to connect via LinkedIn. And as a realtor, this is really important. You're connecting via LinkedIn, and you're cherry picking your audience of people that you would love when they want to buy a house or when they want to refer a friend to buy a house. You want them to love your content. So you're talking to people and you're talking to them about things that they know and like so that they learn to trust you. You do not have to pay for Sales Navigator. I'm paying $79 per month, and I never got one lead from it. You don't have to pay for Sales Navigator because connection notes are free. So this gives you the instructions on how to click more and then connect. I usually blow right through this because I do this all the time. Jerry doesn't have a picture, and he has 16 connections. So he's not super active on LinkedIn. Oh, I'm actually already connected with him. Well, somebody that he knows, V. So it says, hi, Jerry. So that instead of it saying, hi, first name, looking to expand my network with fellow professionals. I would love to learn about what you do. See if there's any way we can support each other. Cheers. And if you need to lower your taxes, see how this doesn't say vegetable garden anymore? It has this unique link. So when I send this to Jerry and my connection has gone through, I close this and I tell the system, yes, it went through. This is really great. I'm going to hit the magenta button again. Now, since I've put my search criteria in already, it's going to use the search criteria that I put in there. We're going to look at the contact again instead of just connecting. So hi, Kevin Grundy. I've got his email, his phone number, his Facebook, his LinkedIn, and some additional information about him. I know that his title is small business owner. His role is operations, K. Grundy Enterprises. He's not a business owner necessarily, so it's probably not going to have the same information. But here's the personality analysis that is based off of, again, all things he said about himself onto the World Wide Web. His purchasing habits, is if he left any reviews on public websites, what posts he has made publicly on social media. So I like to go down to the section down here. It says working with. That's what I like to look at. So anyway, I'm going to connect with Kevin. And again, if I wanted AI to write the message for me, I would open up this tray and I would do Renee the Realtor. And I'm looking to connect, but there's all these different options that you can put in here. And friendly and professional is what I usually check here. English, but you can see when AI is doing it, there's multiple languages that you can use, right? So I'm just using English. To merge size selected, contacts first name, your first name, and any more details. And I always ask for a LinkedIn connection note, less than 275 characters, in case I want to add an extra note. If there's some connection points that come through, if it's a college that I went to, or somebody that I know lives in the area, then I like to have a little bit of extra space. So this was looking for a holistic solution. This was something different that we did over here. So I would put in, let's see, Renee the Realtor. I would copy this from the website we just made with AI and I'd bring it back over here and I would put it here and I would say, use the personality data. So it's using this person's personality data specifically. And I'm going to say, generate the message. So it's thinking right here. And again, I'm just looking to connect. So I don't want a big glorified message here. I want to connect because then my next message can use the AI data and the personality information in order to write the wonderful message. Notice you're interested in the real estate industry and want to connect as a top tier real estate professional. Blah, blah, blah. So again, it can be super cool, but I'm just going to use my asset protection and click send. I'm going to click go to LinkedIn and here it is. See, the message thing is locked because we're not using Sales Navigator. We go to more and then we go to connect. We add a note in Command V. The system has already copied it for me, so I'm just pasting it. Hi, Kevin. Here's my unique link. So when Kevin Grundy opens up my message, I'll know. So when I am connecting to my ideal customer, the people who I want to be talking about me as a realtor, the people who I want in my community, the people in my community who I want to think of me and for me to be top of mind with them when they think about somebody who helps people buy and sell houses. I am going to connect with them with zero barrier using that system sales AI that I just showed you. And I'm going to post irresistible content on LinkedIn all the time. So I'm generating interest and I'm making people think about me. Not everybody's buying a house every year. I mean, real estate investors do, but it's a different circumstance. So you want to get people thinking about you and referring you. So my last feature I would like to show you besides, so first I showed you how I create the business profile and I made a website in 60 seconds, an AI created website that I can swap out the photos. I can swap out any of the sales copy, the verbiage, and I can move any of the sections around, change the color, change the font. I can do that in seconds. And if you don't want to do it yourself, I can do it for you. So that's the first thing I showed you. And then the second thing I showed you was sales AI and who do I talk to? Well, we cherry picked our audience. How do I connect with them? Well, we're connecting through LinkedIn because we want business-minded people. That's who we want to do business with. People who are business-minded, who have their wallet and they're ready to pay for services. And so who do we talk to? How do we connect with them? LinkedIn. What do I say? We have AI tested messages to connect. And how do I follow up? Well, the system will remind you to follow up if you wanted to. So, and the last thing I want to show you is the contact enhancement. As you saw, we are cherry picking our audience with our search criteria, and we're pulling the prospects that are targeted to what it is that we're seeking. But if we have an existing list and we want to know more about our existing list, then we simply go, I'm gonna go to I'm going to go to contacts created before January 1st, 2022. And I'm going to apply that. And I'm going to go to like page 2. And I'm going to just pick anyone. Ronald. This is the information that came back about Ronald when I connected with him. He's an attorney. And actually it's not. I'm going to click enhance the contact. Now, I can also get the personality report to analyze their personality. And that's what we showed you briefly. So I'm going to view the report. And if I was going to deal with Ronald, have a meeting with him, I'm going to negotiate with him, I get to know a lot about him based off of things he's shared himself about himself on the World Wide Web. So that's really exciting. So go back to additional info, and I have more info than I had initially. I'm going to try to find somebody who I don't have as much info on originally. Let me see. Dan Mills and Gmail. What do I have? Nothing. Let's see. See if we can enhance him. It doesn't always work. If there's no info, which is kind of great. Let's find somebody else. Oops. That's what I was trying to do. Trying to find some people that I don't have their information enhanced already. But you would be loading in your existing contacts that don't have any contact enhancement. And mine, these are some that are kind of in here already. So we can get the personality report. I like to get them anyway, just so I can be a little bit more aware of how to deal with people. And that's there. So we've got this information. Sometimes there's a lot of information. This one is an older one. We used to have additional information and shared. I go through all my clients, and when their phone number doesn't work, I unsubscribe them. Okay. I'm striking out. So I won't click the personality report, but we've got robust information. It's one of my favorite features of this platform, because if you have a large negotiation that you need to meet with somebody about, and you have the ability to pull all the information that they have ever shared about themselves publicly on the World Wide Web at your disposal, to be able to create more connection points and to find some common ground that you can talk about, to get to know somebody a little bit better, it's worth its weight in gold. So as you see, at the click of a button, you can enter an email of anyone out there of your contacts. Or, I mean, even if your daughter starts dating somebody and you get the guy's email, why wouldn't you? If the information is public, why wouldn't you want to be armed with the most amount of information as you possibly can? So just to recap what we went over today, if I'm a realtor and I'm looking to remain top of mind and want to get my information out there to prove that I am the expert on the topic of buying and selling, I'm going to be sharing irresistible content. I'm going to be connecting with as many people as I can and sharing irresistible content to those in my targeted area. This platform does actually have ads, and they are pretty targeted ads. From what I've gathered from the feedback from clients, they like how it can target down to a specific neighborhood. And as a realtor, that's having a superior targeting feature with your ads is very advantageous. So if you're a realtor and you're looking for Nowsite, I'm happy to help you. Renee with EBI Results. You can email me at renee@ebiresults.com. That is Renee, RENEE, at ebiresults.com. And I wanted to let you know that this week only, I've got an online marketing strategy challenge that you should join. So hit me up and ask about it. Thanks, and have a good day.